Hello, I'm back. How are you all? See you on the other side of the intro. If you don't like intros, just skip it. Hey, how are you all doing? It has been ages since I've done this. I really need to make a more concerted effort to find a little bit more time in the day, if that's possible. Yeah, so I've been really busy recently. How are you all? Let me know in the comments. I do hope I hope that you're all enjoying this summer. I certainly am. To an extent. I'm not great with heat, so if you can hear the fan in the background, I'm sorry, but it can't be helped. It's very warm. I think we're getting to 27 degrees Celsius at some points here in Edinburgh. So yeah, it is warm. So since I last spoke with you all, I've had my date for my autistic, I think it's called DSM, and that's like the sort of final huge assessment, and then after that all of the people at the centre get together and talk about all the information that they've gathered, and I think it's a few days after that or however quickly they talk to each other, they let me know whether or not I'm autistic. So that shall be interesting. It's really been playing heavy on my mind recently, because I know I said it before, but I keep thinking, if it isn't autism that I'm looking at here, what else could it be? So yeah, that's laying heavy on my mind. What do we think of the sound? I've got a new mic. I won't show it off because I don't want to be ostentatious, but let's just say, and that kind of ties in nicely with what else I wanted to mention to you. I've got a few things I want to talk about today, so it might be one of my longer videos, so, you know, get comfy, get a drink, get a nibble, and hopefully you'll enjoy. Stay with me, yeah? So, I am launching a third YouTube channel. I know, glutton for punishment, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, because, you see, there's a reason that I don't want to say what it is. I want to find out if me doing this channel completely on my own without asking for anyone to subscribe that I know already, I want to know if this is going to work. So that's why I'm not telling you about it. But it's a completely different thing to this channel and my wig page. If you're interested in lace wigs and how they're made, I'll link that in the description below. But yeah, it's very different, and I feel that it needs good sound quality. So that might give you an idea of what it is, but I don't know. So if the sound sounds different, hopefully it sounds better. I'll find out when I edit this. But yeah, let me know what you think about the sound. I had a little play around with it, and it sounds really nice, in my opinion. I did buy a really cheap mic, but that, you know, the quality of the audio was awful. You could hear the components inside shaking, and, you know, obviously that's not any good, so I thought I'll go with a decent one. So here we are. I have also been going back to the dentist. I went back to the dentist today. Got 4 fillings, and it was these top ones, and I'm not sure if I'm able to smile properly yet because I'm still feeling the anaesthetic 4-5 hours later, so my body mustn't metabolise local anaesthetic very well, which is probably good, because if I was, say, in the middle of a dental treatment and it started to wear off, not good. Oh yeah, I can. Hopefully I'll do a zoom jump zoom, whatever the hell you call it. So see, I've got the top ones done now, so I can smile a bit nicer. I've noticed that there's a little bit left to do on this one because it looks like I've got something stuck in my teeth constantly, but I do brush my teeth 3 times a day. But yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Until that day when I can really afford to get cosmetic dentistry in the form of veneers or implants. So if like anyone cares, if anyone out there wants to, you know, use me as a free marketing tool to give me free teeth, because there's no way that I can afford cosmetic dentistry, then yeah, feel free, leave a comment, send me a DM, whatever you like. I would love for new teeth. I feel that if I had new teeth, I could conquer the world. Well, I can conquer the world as it is anyway. Well, in time, given all the shit that we're going through. Yes, I do swear. But that's me. That's life. If you don't like swear words, then you mustn't take too much offence, and you must go elsewhere to get your entertainment. Because, yeah, I swear, it's me. And recently, like I said in the video previous to this, why does that sound drunk? I haven't had a drink in 5 years, mate. 5 bloody years, and I was really like, no, I'm joking. I wouldn't like a drink. No, not with all the effort that I've had to go to stay sober. It's much more healthier, both physically and mentally, for me to stay sober. Anyway, enough of that TED talk. Shall I show you what I've been making? I think you like to see my wigs, don't you? Yeah? She's blonde. She's skinny. She's rich, and she's a little bit of a bitch. Lady Gaga lyric. So I've not quite finished this one just yet, but have a look. Have a look. Isn't she nice? Look at the colouring. You'll see that there's like specific highlights. That's because I had to come up with a design that would enable that. So yeah, it was nice to be tasked with that. It's always nice to do something different when you're working with wigs. It's always different anyway, but I mean, when it comes to knotting, I like to solve problems when it comes to making nice wigs. This is just a topper piece. It's not a full wig, obviously. It doesn't cover the whole thing. So this will sit somewhere here on the client. When I send it back to them, it will be fitted and they'll wear it 24/7. Yes, that's another thing that I'm planning for my wig channel. I'm going to talk about some wigs that I'm really, really fond of, and those... Yep. Who's Will doing a video about? That's right! Mother Monster's wigs. She's got thousands of them, so I've got plenty to choose from, but I'm really trying desperately to keep it to either my top 15 or top 10 wigs, and asking me to do that is a bit like asking a child to walk into a sweet shop and choose one thing, or walk into the toy shop and asking a child to go to one specific area and not look at anything else, which is pretty impossible, but I like to make the impossible happen. So also, just for laughs, I thought I would read this really funny article or page review that I saw on Bored Panda. Put it this way, it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not like violent or anything. It's more... It's nothing to do with blood or anything, you know, gore, stuff like that. I hate all that stuff anyway. It's more... it's more toilet humour, so... Shall I just read it and see what you think, yeah? So this review, it was for Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Not that I'm saying that these gummy bears has this particular effect on everyone, but for this particular person, it did. So, yeah, shall I read that for you just for a laugh? Yeah, so pull up a chair, get a cup of tea. Or actually, don't get a cup of tea because that's... Why do people drink hot drinks during the summer? I know it's meant to put hot molecules in your body and then exit from your body, but me drinking hot drinks in the summer, just silly. Get a cold drink, or better still, get some water, iced water. Yeah, so get comfy. Here we go. The review of these sweets, it reads, "Just don't, unless it's a gift for someone you hate." Ideas. Now, I don't know where this person's from, so I can't really do an accent, so I'll just read it in my own accent. If you can't understand my accent, because I've been told that some people cannot decipher what I'm saying all the time, yeah, just pop on the subtitles or on the little CC button up there. Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The Gummy Bear Cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, enjoy. If you are like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I would rate these a 5. So good. Soft, true to taste fruit flavours like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper. Heidi hi! But, or should I say but, double T. Not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside me. I think you know where we're going with this, so brace yourself. Brace yourself. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to the... No, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I'll give it my best try. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Let me know how you're meant to say that in the comments, please. The sounds, like trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench, like 1,000 rotten corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odours. But wait, there's more. I've just seen the next bit. Okay. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. I felt like... I've read this, but I laugh at it again and again. Right, okay, well. Cam. This is meant to be a professional video. Stop it, Will! Goodness sake. It felt like my delicate starfish was gaping a maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid. We've all been there. I empathise. Flammable liquid. Napalm. It was actually a bit humorous, brackets, for a nanosecond. It was just beyond anything I could imagine possible. It went on for hours. I felt violated when it was all over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate in my wedding in 2005, and this review was posted 2012. So you had a bit of a clear out then. So instead of having Frosties for a quick sugar rush, you had All Brand for a good clear out. I had £5 of these innocent looking delicious tasting Hildrious, so I told a friend about what happened to be thinking it had to be some type of sensitivity that I had to the sugar substitute, and in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Okay. Surely, if your friends say to you, I've tried these sweets, they gave me the most horrendous how can I describe it? Runny bum, then you wouldn't go near them. I certainly wouldn't. Yeah, some people. Silly women. All of the same for her. And a phone call from her while on the toilet. Brackets. Because you kinda end up living in the bathroom for a spell. Yeah, that's true. Telling me that she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Oh. You poor woman. Your friend warned you and you didn't listen, so... Yeah, it's a proper I told you so moment. It gets worse. Here we go. Her sister was sceptical and suspected that we were exaggerating. Oh no. I just remembered this. Oh God. She took them to work, since there was still 99% of a £5 bag left. She works for a construction company where there are builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. I can't imagine where all of these poor men, and women, of course, went to the loo all day. I kept envisioning men on roofs crossing their legs and trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump. Yeah, we've all been there when you really need to get to a toilet and there's not one in sight, and yeah, anyway. Yeah, so it's wrapping up now, so yeah, if you order these, best of luck to you, and please don't post a video review during the aftershocks. Yeah, could you imagine the acoustics on that? Oh dear. P.S. When I ordered these, the warnings and disclaimers and legalese? Don't know how to pronounce that. Tell me in the comments, please. Were not posted. I'm not a moron. Also, not sure why so many people assume I'm a man. I am a woman. We poop too. Yeah, we all do. Everyone's shit stinks, no matter who you are. I like this next bit. It's like a stab at toilet humour. Of course, our poop sparkles and smells like a walk in the meadow of wildflowers. Thanks for all the great comments. I've been enjoying reading all of them and so glad that the horror show I experienced from snacking on these has at least made some people smile. Well, it certainly made me smile when I read it the first time, and of course just now. Yeah, I thought that was quite funny. If you're offended by that, sorry, but you know, it's just a human thing. We all do it. We all have experiences like that, don't we? If you enjoyed me reading that kind of thing, do let me know and I'll read some more. I do like to keep it a bit of balance because I do talk about some serious stuff, and I like to have a laugh. Of course, laughter is very good for you. Makes you feel good. Gets you a little facial exercise, and yeah, it's good to laugh. I think if you approach most things in life with laughter, it's a good way to live. Don't you agree? So if you enjoyed listening to all of that, do let me know, and if you have and you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. I love seeing the numbers grow, so if you could help me grow the numbers, that would be fantastic. I've been doing YouTube for, it'll be a year next month. Can you believe that? 1 year and over 100 videos down the line. So yeah, if you enjoy what I'm all about, do check out my other videos and playlists and things that I have. I do read all of your comments. I do actually mean that, you know. I read all of your comments. I don't like the thought of anyone commenting and thinking they'll never see it, but I see it and I always reply. And if I don't reply, that's because I'm not getting the notifications, so I do go back and check to see if there's any recent replies and things. So yeah, like this video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and let me know if you want to hear more of these types of videos, and I shall see you again soon. Take care, be kind to yourself and others. Bye!